Adam Kinzinger, I should say, is a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Delighted to have him with us now. Congressman, thank you for taking the time.
You bet. Yeah, thanks.
I know there's so much you can share, and I appreciate that, but you've heard from, some abroad who question the intelligence that he was operating under and whether it might have been contributing to this internal fight or disagreement at the White House, of whether it merits this response. What do you think?
No, I think it absolutely merits the response. The idea, some are putting out there that the president is like looking for a war. And all you have to do is listen to anything the president says, and you know that his knee-jerk reaction is not to start a new war, it's actually to pull out of some of these things. That's where there's been disagreements. The fact is, if you have indications, which we did, that American personnel or troops were threatened by Iran, it would be military malpractice not to be robust in a response. Because if you have a robust response in the region, look, Iran knows if they provoke the United States, they're going to get their faces crushed in.
So doesn't it seem odd to you then, Congressman, that you were right, Iran would certainly know that, and these, attacks on, oil rigs and tankers and, an oil station in Saudi Arabia that was pegged to Iran or those who work on Iran's behalf, why would they try to tempt the tiger in the middle of a military buildup, the likes we haven't seen in decades in that region?
I think it's because maybe for domestic audience, maybe to just kind of get a little upper hand, they're going to take the president right to the point they think they can get away with something without provoking a military response. So if
you don't think it's
sabotaging a
someone
Saudi
else
tanker,
maybe trying to, sink us into something? I mean,
no.
I do know about these images, satellite images of Iranian boats with missiles on them.
Yeah.
And, all well and good. Others are saying these weren't offensive. These were in response to what the U.S. might do. I don't know what the truth is there. But you don't think that other players could be kind of manipulating us?
No, I think we know that. We know if we're going to be manipulated. And here's the other thing. Just look at Iran's behavior in the region. In Yemen, they overthrew the legitimate government of Yemen. They give the Houthi rebels weapons into civilian areas so that they're bombed and killed. Look at what they've done in Syria. A quarter of American soldiers that died in the Iraq War were a direct or indirect result of Iran itself. So they've been the one that's been provoking us from the beginning. So I don't think it's anywhere out of the realm of possibility that they're trying to take this up to where they think it would provoke a response and fall just short of that.
What would we do?
Well, I think, look, if it came to that trigger point, if American troops or our allies were threatened, I think we'd absolutely devastate the Iranian military complex. We could do it quickly. That's the great thing about having the military we do, spending the resources on it we do.
You don't think it's someone like a John Bolton who's going off the reservation, pushing the president into something he really doesn't want to do?
No, not at all, because I think, look, the fact that we have a robust presence there makes military conflict far less likely. You're not inviting, you're not showing weakness. And the other thing is, look, the men and women of this military are really good, and we've given them great equipment that if we have to do a devastating response, we can do it without putting them in too much harm's way.
We hope. All right, Congressman, thank you very, very much.
You bet. Yeah.